I'm Michael.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Kevin.
Today we're going to go over some common mistakes when working with concrete countertops, especially with the Rapid Set product. I get great comments on awesome successes with you guys, but I also get some with some very awesome failures. And Kevin is no exception. So today we're going to go over some common mistakes when working with concrete countertops. So let's make something cool. So that was good, right?
Yeah, that was
okay.
Good.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
All right.
So, heading out to Lansing, Michigan to meet up with a fella named Kevin. Kevin had some trouble with his concrete countertops, and I thought since I only lived a couple hours away, I thought I'd lend a hand, maybe give some tips and tricks in working with Rapid Set and concrete countertops. Also, backed by popular demand, I was able to talk Jordan into coming out with us to add support. And to sweeten the pot, Jordan was able to talk Rapid Set into donating 8 bags of product for the cause. Not bad. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, Rapid Set. Anyway, I'm very excited about this. I've always wanted to meet with one of my subscribers and help out, so this is gonna be fun. Now, I want to make something perfectly clear. Rapid Set and I are not coming out to your house every time you have an issue, but I feel like it's worth mentioning that you can contact your local rep with any questions that you may have. And if you're a contractor, they can even come out to your job site and recommend products and sometimes even demonstrate the product. These guys go through rigorous classroom and on-hands training to be able to deliver that knowledge to both you and the Home Depot associates. And these guys work very hard every day making sure that the Rapid Set bay at your Home Depot is fresh, flat, and full. And I've been to their annual meetings, and these guys not only work hard, but they play even harder. I've seen some things. We're just doing everything that we can to prep before we pour. We want everything to be ready to go. So Jordan is pouring the product out, and Kevin has a special powdered colorant that has to be mixed with the product first before you add the water.
Right.
So we're just getting that all measured out. We got a little Breaking Bad going on right here. It's that kind of show. Now, this is going to be a large pour, so we've got some help. Even Kevin's neighbors come over to help a little bit. Now, everybody's going to have a job to do. We're going to have one guy pouring. We're going to have one guy mixing. We're going to have one guy that's going to pay attention to troweling and making sure that the product is getting evenly laid. The point here is that everybody knows what to do, and once we start pouring, everything's going to be going like clockwork, like a well-oiled machine. And the top's going to be done before you know it. We're not even going to give this product a chance to set up. Now, something very, very important, don't forget to do this. Make sure that your form is level. If you don't do this, you're gonna have a whole bunch of trouble and something that you're not gonna wanna deal with while you're pouring, and you don't have time to do that once you start pouring. So make sure your form is nice and level.
So right now I'm spraying WD-40 as a release agent for the form itself. Okay. So we have no trouble removing it.
And that's a very common mistake, is people forget to, I even forgot to today until Jordan reminded me to spray it down with WD-40. Otherwise you're gonna have a really tough time getting that concrete out.
Hate for you to get to the final step and realize you can't remove this.
Since this is such a large pour, we're going to be using set control to give us about 15 to 20 more minutes of working time per baggie. All right, we've got everything set up the way we want it. We've got a nice, organized job site. We've got all of our buckets ready to go. We've got our pre-mixed colored product right here. Jordan's gonna be our mixing captain. Kevin and I are gonna be pour captains. Calvin is gonna be our kind of like flow captain. He's gonna make sure that everything's flowing together. He's going to be tapping the sides, working all the bubbles out. So everybody knows what they're gonna do, and then once we start going, everything's gonna be like a well-oiled machine. We're just gonna go. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you'll notice, while I'm pouring, another bucket is already being mixed.
Just pour.
Do your best to stay in one spot when you pour. Go ahead, pour. I cannot stress to you the importance of putting the set control in the water first, mixing it, mixing the product in, then after you got your mix, you go ahead and mix the flow control in there. Very important to do it in that sequence. Also, don't forget to put your drill into your low speed, your high torque speed. Very important not to forget to bang out those air bubbles. Jordan's got the big hammer because he's a big guy. I got the little hammer because I'm the little fella. Jordan's not big, he's husky.
I saw that head shake. Alright, should we lay in the rebar?
I'm thinking it might be time, yeah. Because now, don't push it down though. As we work around and hammer.
It'll lay itself in.
Yep.
I think that was my mistake last time.
And as soon as it gets engulfed in there, I'm gonna stop. I also cannot stress the importance of cleaning up your buckets and tools after you've got everything set with the top. I promise you will lose all your tools, you will lose all your buckets. It's not necessary, so just clean up after you're done. All right, so how does everybody feel? We got the last bucket in, now we're just doing the finishing touches, doing some troweling. Does anybody feel super winded, or does it feel like everything went smoothly?
I think it was pretty smooth. Yeah. About half hour.
We were even under a half hour, we're like what, 20 some minutes?
Yeah, about.
And we still have time to play with this. So that could contribute to the set control, but it could also contribute to all the help and the organization that we had. And the fact that we brought the big guns, back by popular demand.
Said no one? No, like this is really setting up.
Hey Kevin.
Yeah.
How many shirts have you gone through yet so far today?
I think this is 4.
The guy sweats like nobody I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. Drink some water, man. All right. Everybody's taking a break. We're gonna wait for this to set up a little bit. Once we start seeing light spots and start feeling that heat coming off, that's when we wanna start water curing it. We wanna start saturating the top with water. And what this is gonna do is prevent surface cracks. Very important. Don't forget to water cure. And we're gonna do this for about an hour or until the heat dies down. Kevin begged me to do set control in this one, but I didn't want to. I wanted to go on the wild side and not, so it's setting up quick. So we really gotta work quick. So I better fucking camera down and probably should help these guys out. Okay, let's do that. And that's all there's to it, right? But we did it. We got some pore marks, no big deal. Those are gonna fade a bit, okay? They're not gonna fade completely, but that's just the nature of the beast. But once this is 100% cure, we're gonna go ahead and seal it and install it. What do you think? You happy?
Yeah, I think it turned out good. Yeah, love it.
It was all you. It was all you, brother.
Thank you. And thank you for the donation of the bags. Yes, hey. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was Rap said, it wasn't me.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying thank you to that man.
No. Neighbor, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for teaching me.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Nancy! Woo! Okay, slow down. Half, one more. Ready? There's my fingers. Okay, we gotta step, rest. 3. It's gonna want to slide as we go. Yep. Yeah. All right, you got that. I got weight here, so I got a lot of weight here too. Yep. All right. Actually, I got my shoulder. How are we doing back there, Michael?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
You want to take your time. Everybody's fingers.
Clear.
The top was later glued with rapid set construction adhesive from underneath.
It's in. It's in.
That's it. It's in. As you can see, Kevin did some grinding and polishing with this diamond-coated sanding pad to give it that great exposed aggregate look. He also sealed it with the Cheng concrete countertop sealer, but that's gonna have to be a completely separate video all on its own, and I'll link it right here once I complete that video. A special thank you to Set and Jordon for making this video possible, and a very special thank you to Kevin and his wife Heather for inviting me into your home and providing this great opportunity for us. I had a lot of fun, met some great people, made some new friends, and I'll never forget it. Well, that's it for this one. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing so. I promise you won't regret it. And I'll see you in the next one. Did I hit record?
That's why it's fuzzy.
So we're gonna stand here. Go ahead and stand next to me like this. So I'm gonna say,
look at you.
huh?
Hey, Michael, dirty buckets okay? Like from previous pours?
What'd you call me?
Huh?
What?
I didn't call you a dirty bucket.
So make sure your form is nice and level.
Not level.
Not level. Go ahead, cut it again. Okay.
God damn it, Mike.
Fucking hate you too. Kevin and I are gonna be pour captains, and
Calvin.
Calvin is gonna be our kind of like, okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Get in trouble.
Be like, this is not what you do.
What the f?
Shit, do that again. I thought you were telling me to stop.
Did you stop?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Ah, I thought you were telling me to stop.
Okay, let's do it one more time. Everybody got fingers out?
No, but I got it. You got it? I'm okay.
I got it.
Waiting on you, Michael. So
I know.
Here comes. Oh, here. I was like, why isn't this moving?
This is why I brought Jordan, so I don't have to lift anything. So in the New Creep video, link up above, I stole your truck. And everybody in the comments says every day, did Jordan get his truck back? I just want to set the record straight. I gave him his truck back. All right? I'm not trying.
You put the set in?
I did put the set in. I'm not trying to side with Kevin, all right? You know you're my boy, right? You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah. What's the drill?